Good day, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Good evening. I am Sue Pickering, Soul Works by Sue Pickering. I'm here to do a reading for the collective. If you would like your own reading, check out the description below. There is a link there, as well as all my information to click on my website to look at my courses, mentorship, and all that stuff. We are going to see what we have today that's too many, for the collective. What do we need to know today? It is another beautiful day here. Hey, in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. That one. And we have fogged in. And that says go slow, take time. And then there's one more stuck, transformation. Okay. So what do we got here? We have, a fresh new way of living emerges with the transformation. Okay, what I'm feeling here is, I feel like there's a sense of, like, when is it happening? How much longer do I have to wait? What do I need to do? All of the things, but they're showing me that it's going as planned. Spirit is working in the background, getting things lined up for you when this big breakthrough comes for you, okay? There's this space of that they're showing me with the phoenix rising, okay? With this transformation here, it's the phoenix rising, and they're showing me that, you are still rising. You are coming out from the ashes. You are moving forward. Just being in flow is really, really important, okay? And it feels like everything is taking so much time. Go slow, take time. There's something here with that, everything is going as planned. But the fog is going to lift soon, is what they're showing me. Just taking your time, knowing that things are waiting for you when the time is right, when you are ready for things to move the way they need to move. They're telling me, yes, it's taking you longer than what you expected or that you would wish, but there's an aspect there of letting go of control. Where are you holding on to time frames that you are wanting things to happen in? Okay, they're showing me that spirit is lighting. They have this. They're lighting the path for you. They're lighting it so you can see the path. But the light only shines so bright, so you have to allow it to. You can only. It's like driving at night with your headlights, right? If you drove so fast, you would be able to see like quick or far enough to slam on your brakes if you see something. We have to go a certain speed to be able to, our headlights to see a certain distance, right? But you can't go further than the light, as fast as the light can shine, okay? Does that make sense? I hope so. But yeah, there's something here for you to understand that, it's about taking time. And okay, we had two. Oh, my cards are sticking all together here. They're showing me you're not alone on this path. They're showing me there is other people that are helping you make your way, okay? They're showing me you have support systems. You are not steering the ship alone, that you have other people that are helping you, because sometimes it feels like you don't have the right amount of strength, but you have support systems. If someone offers help for something, those support systems are there, okay? You just have to say, you're tired, I need a break. Can someone do this for me? However that looks for you, okay? There's something here, and what it's doing is it's slowing you down, that you are not moving as fast as you want, because it's like when we're trying to control something, it takes longer. There's a space that you need to let something go. for yourself. Inspiration, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're needing more inspiration to move forward, okay? And following that passion of yours, okay? There's something here for you to really, be in the fact that it's taking a little longer to get to your destination. They're telling me that, yes, this is a deep passion of yours. This is something you really, that rings to you, that it is just who you want to be, who you need to be. But there's something more here for you to dig into, some more inspiration, however that looks for you, okay? There's something more for you to dig into. Um, to dig into deeper into your passion. It's about learning more, knowing more. Who do you need to be? Again, that question comes up a lot, for you to dig into. Who do you need to be when you meet your destination? Because again, like I say it all the time, if you are not who you need to be, you're not going to be able to sustain it, okay? Experiencing life as it comes, drifter. Yeah. Like it's like, if we're not in the moment and we're not moving in a direction that is um, just taking us where we need to go and following our guidance, there's a resistance there. There's something there. Because we want it to happen when we want it to happen, how we want it to happen, how we want it to look. But we don't realize that maybe things are not to look the way you think they should look. Nothing is as what it seems in our world. The more deeper I go, the more I discover that. So when I feel it should be a certain way moving forward, yes, I know how I want to feel at the end of this, but it may not happen the way I thought it would happen, because my mind is only how my mind is, right? There's something bigger that is helping you. But if you don't connect into spirit, your guides, God, whoever you believe in, if you don't connect to your higher self and all of these beings and things, that it's really hard for um, you to be in flow. It's really hard for you to, you wake up one day and you have an inspiration, and if you feel that inspiration isn't part of your plan, what are you missing, right? There's an inspiration you need to follow, and it leads to your next step and your next step and all of the things, okay? So really being in those moments of sitting back and allowing spirit to guide you and on your path on where you're going, okay? King of Cups reversed, mastering this emotional roller coaster. I feel this is what I'm hearing, that you've been going up and down. You haven't been, getting where you want to go. So um, you know, you get frustrated, and you bring on emotions, but they're saying for you to master these emotions, okay? Justice, you keep going. It's an aspect of knowing that if you continue to flow and ride the boat where it's going, justice will be served. Justice will be, you will have what you put out will come back. It's just in whatever timing that takes, okay? But her baskets are level, her baskets are full. She's got a sword that she's like planted, she's staked in the ground, she's confident. This is where you're going. This is where you are going to discover more of who you are, and knowing that, if I keep going, it's going to pay off, because this is a passion. When we follow passion, there's no space for failure. We may feel that it's failure along the path, but it's lessons. It's teaching us something. It's allowing us to grow into who we need to be when we get there. But if you are following a passion, there is there's only success, because you're following your heart, you're following your gut, your truth. This is all part of it. Something has to end first. Something has to give before you can fully step into this new life that you are seeking. Um, Something has to end, meaning it could be just your old self has to be left behind, just different things like that. And then you've got the Queen of Wands reversed. But there's aspects here where you're not following the full joy. You're not listening to your intuition or a message from spirit that is, that you get this excitement and then you don't follow it because of money, because of fear that you're not good enough, because what if I don't know, what if I don't have enough education? There's an aspect here that's stopping you from following this joy, this happiness, this love. Whether it's people don't believe in you, there's something here that you are not following your true happiness. If something feels good, it it it's the path, right? If we have to keep following the sun, the Queen of Wands is all about follow what makes joy in our life, follow that happiness. The sun, or the sunflower, what does it do? It follows the sun. It's never in the shade. It's never in the shade unless it's dark out, but it just keeps moving with the sun, and it's following the light, it's following energy, it's following love, it's following joy, it's following all the things to keep it growing. And this is what spirit is saying: start following more things that inspire you, that bring you to this joy, even when you're scared, even when you are not sure if you should step into it. The Hermit. Okay, so there's still a little bit of an aspect for you to go inward, to discover more of who you are, discover maybe a piece of your healing journey still that you need to let go of. That's what the Ten of Swords is about. Okay, letting go of something that is from your past, or an aspect of yourself that maybe you don't feel worthy of. We feel like we're worthy. It took me years to figure that out. Well, I know I deserve it. I feel like I should have this, and we all deserve it. But there was still a little aspect within myself that I wasn't truly feeling worthy, and that takes a long time to do some deep diving to see that within ourselves. Okay. Um, there is something that you need to ignite within yourself that is not ignited yet. There's an aspect of yourself that is that you need to discover. Okay, whether that's worthiness or whether that's a gift that you have. There's something here that you will ignite if you continue to follow the happiness. If you get that happy emotional breakthrough, but you're fearful of stepping into it, you're not going to discover what that is. Okay, they're showing me once you follow all of the light that the spirit is steering your ship with, and just being an allowance of it and how quick it moves, and um, discovering what this thing is that you need to move toward, it's going to happen for you. Okay, Three of Pentacles, and I feel like this is a big aspect of working toward um, what you're trying to accomplish with co-creating with spirit. Okay, Three of Pentacles is about working together, but if you're not listening to those inspirations that come in, you're not working with spirit. You are working with your fear and your ego or whatever that's stopping you from moving forward. Oh, look at this deck has one card that is an unknown card in the whole deck. There is something coming that is so good, but it you're not being told what it is yet. It is an aspect of more self-discovery, but they're also showing me this is a big dream of yours. And in order for you to get there, there's something, one more step you need to take. There's another step for you to discover more of who you are. Um, really listen to the birds, specifically the crows for some of you, not all of you, but really listen to the birds. There's some messages there. And, being in nature, especially now, it's really nice out. So really take the time to really listen. There's something here about you with your light and allowing your light to shine, okay? Not allowing anyone to dim your light. That is a hard aspect. Um, because what we do is we play small because we're worried about what people are going to say, think, um, especially friends and people, acquaintances that you really know. But when you can fully step into, you know what, this is me, love me or hate me, that is an aspect that things really start to move for you because your light is truly shining then. It is all lit up. And some people don't like that. It threatens them. It makes them feel insecure. Um, yeah. So there's an aspect here. Don't let your light be dimmed. And something amazing is coming. I'm going to leave it at that, at the unknown card. I love that. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate each and every one of you, all your comments, likes, shares, and all that good stuff. Thank you. And I hope you have a magical day. Much love.